Record. Hello. All right, I think that's working.
Okay. All right, how's it going, Larry?
Good. Nice to finally meet you in person, May.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of time, but I heard that, from your previous interview, it went pretty well, and I know that she was impressed with you. So, I figured give you the second chance, give you the opportunity to, get offered that position that we had. I know that this has been stressful, I'm sure, for you. I know that you have a little bit going on. I'm sure you are, just finishing with school. I know that you have, lots of financial things that you're worrying about because of, everyone that has been to school understands that. And so basically, I want to meet with you today, kind of figure out where you're coming from and what your goals are as a part of this company if we were to offer you a job.
Okay.
So what are some things that you're kind of looking for in a company?
Yeah, so first of all, the way that I understand it, you guys are offering or looking to fill two positions right now, right? The senior sales manager and the sales manager position, is that correct?
So primarily we want to fill the sales manager role.
Okay.
And I know that you had been discussing the opportunity or the possibility of a senior position.
Absolutely.
So we don't have anything in specific that we were kind of talking about, but I know that you have 3 years of experience. I know that you have that opportunity to grow and you have a lot of potential. So we just want to discuss with you what your goals are, what your things that you want in a company. And so there is that possibility, but I kind of want to get a little more from you to see what you want in a company. So if you can kind of just tell me what your goal is, or what something that you look for in a company.
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, I do want to make it very clear that I do want that senior sales manager position with the experience that I have.
Mm-hmm.
3 years in sales managerial position and working with my professor on different projects that he had. But what I'm looking for in a company is definitely a positive atmosphere, a great place to work where other people that will be a part of my team will actually want to be at work. Because I know I've worked at other places in the past where people would rather be home in the basement of their parents playing Xbox or whatever like that.
Right.
And so I have found that through researching different internet companies that honestly, I'd like to work with you guys. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to lay that out on the table. I do have other offers from other companies, but I'd much rather like to work with you guys due to the work atmosphere that you guys have where you guys were nominated to be like the top 10 best places to work.
Right. Yep.
And so that's pretty much it. I just want to work at a place where people want to work there, and to during this recession as well, I'd like to help make this company to thrive rather than to be hurt by the recession.
That's a huge role that can play in a company. I know that you it seems to me that you have the strength and the will and all of the skills to succeed, and I think that that's pretty important in a company, especially with what we are doing. I think like you said, you prefer the senior sales position, which is great. You should always do that. You should always try to put your best foot forward and try to succeed and try to get that job, which is great. And so I know that we came in here wanted to offer you the sales position, just the sales manager. And to kind of give you that opportunity to kind of put your best foot forward with that and to see how you were going to perform. I think to offer you the senior sales position, it's a big role, and it's something that can either help us succeed or fail. And so I am putting my from all the cards on the table for me, because I went to the board and I asked them about you, and I pleaded my case to help them understand that you're a good candidate.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to hire you on, it would basically mean that you are kind of representing what I am doing, and kind of like almost showing if you succeed, I succeed. If you fail, then I fail, essentially.
Yeah.
And the board will see that. And so that's kind of what I'm doing, and I know that from what I'm hearing, you could be a great candidate. And I think that if you're focused on that more than anything, I know that income, I know that your compensation, your salary is very important. Of course, you need to provide for your family.
Right.
But I want you to focus more on what your goal is, and it shouldn't be just income. That should never be something that you should always be focusing on, because if you're focused on that, then it's just monetary, and it's not really, it doesn't last forever.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
And so if that's something that you are willing to do, then I can offer you that senior sales position.
Okay. And what is the best offer that you guys have kind of tossed around the table?
So right now, the best we can do for you is $60,000. That's the base salary that we offer, and that's a starting salary, and that is kind of on a stipulation on your performance.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do not succeed, you do not do well, we'll have to put a standard 90-day policy where you are performing well and you are helping this group of salesmen to perform well. So if they don't perform well, then that's kind of on you, because you'd be the senior sales manager.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, what do you think?
Honestly, 60,000 to me, I thought was a little bit low.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have another offer with WebCraze at 70,000.
Mm-hmm.
I know WebCraze isn't you guys, and I know that the work culture is better here. And honestly, I'd prefer to work here. But the reality is, like you were saying in the beginning, I do have school debt, and I need to look at the realities of taking care of my family and making sure that we get a step up on our financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so with that being said, I'd love to work with you guys if you could kind of help me to see where we could make up that 10,000.
So from what I'm hearing, you're more worried about the financial burdens that are put on your family right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some things that you're most worried about?
Definitely moving from across the country all the way over here to London.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one, because I literally don't know how to put down a down payment and deposit on another place to rent or even to buy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big one. But then also, this might sound a little like, I don't know, petty, but also I do have friends who have been getting sign-on bonuses, and so that's another thing that I would like to talk to you about too, if you could offer any kind of sign-on bonus,
Mm-hmm.
or what other packages you have available.
Okay. So as far as it goes with the sign-on bonus, we can't offer a set amount of money for sign-on bonuses.
Okay.
But with all the benefits that we include in the job position, along with, we actually provide we provide relocation assistance for you and your family. So if you were moving across the country, like you mentioned, we will pay for all of those moving expenses. Okay. We'll pay for 4 weeks in a hotel, and we will offer you your first and last month's rent interest free. Okay. So with that it all depends on how much it costs. It could cost a lot more than $10,000, or it can cost less, but that's kind of what we offer. And especially traveling cross country, it's kind of difficult with not having a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So we offer all relocation. We offer the traveling will be economy traveling. You'll get 4 months week or 4 weeks paid for your hotel. Okay. And then on top of that, we have tons and tons of different benefits that you have from just working with us in general. Like breakfast and lunch being paid for. We have amazing location for wellness, essentially. They are just a wide variety of different benefits along with all insurances. So with all of that, that's kind of the best we can offer. That's all we can do.
Okay. Well, honestly, that sounds great to me. I don't think that there was anything else that I was looking for. But honestly, I think if all of those things you can make happen, and I don't have to have any pressure on myself to move all the way out here, then I think we got a deal.
Awesome.
Is there anything else you wanted to know from me?
I don't think so. I think you'd be a great candidate, and I think that with everything that we had talked about, I think we can solidify all of the details, and we can write a contract out for all the things that we are offering you. And so I really appreciate your time, and we'll look forward to it.
Absolutely. Well, it's nice to meet you.
All right. Thank you.